Yo, what up guys? Welcome back. It is finally Monday. We had maybe the spiciest weekend of price action for cryptocurrency that we have seen in months. That spicy price action taking a little bit of a breather here, but may not be done quite yet. We have some analysis on the corn. Of course, we have Ripple, Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin being talked about in a US crypto stockpile. Adding to that news, apparently, and I'm trying to find it. Actually, let's start with this. Adding to that news, on the 7th, we actually have a stream scheduled because 𝐒𝐿 will be speaking. However, on the 7th, it seems Trump will be hosting a crypto summit at the White House. If there is video of that summit, we will be hosting it here. That stream is scheduled to be directed there after the live. That's on Friday. Kind of doubling down on this news. Trump is slated to speak today. I'm getting a message here from Mr. Pickle. Double audio, I'm guessing.
Double audio. Good catch, my friend. I think you could hear me. I think you can understand me. But basically, Trump with the, as I was saying, we got a little off track there. Crypto House Summit on the 7th on top of 𝐒𝐿. It seems that he likes to do that. If there is a feed that we can watch, we'll have it live here with commentary. But on top of that, he is slated to speak today at 1:30. That isn't just 29 minutes. And to my knowledge, thanks guys, it is investment related. So let's temper expectations right off the bat. I don't really think it's about crypto, to be honest. That would be great. It would be a nice follow-up to this weekend's tweet. If you guys missed it, I can pull it up for you. On Truth Social, Donald Trump, this weekend, it's real. It's not clickbait. It's not fake. Where is it? Tweeted, a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate the critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, in which my executive order on digital assets directed by a presidential working group, blah, 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 XRP SOL ADA. There's the big stuff. And then he corrected it with, and obviously, it's kind of an odd tweet. I feel like he didn't write this or this, but obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum. But on top of that, I swear when I woke up this morning, there was something that was going to happen at 1:30 today related to investments. Now I am seeing on his Truth Social page, he's saying tomorrow will be big, but I don't think that's the same thing. I'm trying to find the link. Apparently people are saying PBS is going to have it, something. Let me see, Pickle. Okay. We do have a PBS News Hour link. Let me open this up. All right. We may have the Trump man speaking. It's going to be interesting. We'll cover that. That's in about 30 minutes here. We'll just put that over to the side for now. Could be big, but let's temper expectations. It's probably not going to be crypto related. I would love to be wrong. That'd be a great surprise. Wonderful little perk me up surprise here. So in the time we have before he goes live, let's talk about some interesting things. One really quick little celebration here. How much fun is this? How much fun is it that Peter Schiff is acting like a little jealous baby? So little, so jealous, my little Shiffy Piffy. So jealous. I love these tweets, man. He won't stop. He just keeps tweeting. He's always tweeted about Bitcoin and crypto. But man, he's just so butthurt that there's this crypto stockpile. Here's the thing, guys. This is a great thing. I think the US will have a crypto stockpile. I think it's inevitable. I think they will have a Bitcoin strategic reserve at some point. However, we aren't really there yet. My degree was in political science, so I know a little bit about this. I'm certainly not the most expert. However, an executive order has been signed that basically said, we're going to look into the feasibility. We're going to look into, that's what it said. We're going to study, we're going to do research, and we're going to see if this is a good idea. The executive order doesn't guarantee it. It doesn't allocate funds to it, which it would clearly need. Outside of funds that are seized, I guess, are already held by the US. So we're still steps away. It's easy to get ahead of ourselves, but we're still steps away from that. One second. Dang. I was just eating eggs, and I got a little piece of egg in my throat. See if that worked. And Shiff is already crying. Oh, it's just so wonderful. Look at this. Today alone, here is one tweet about crypto. I'm sure, look, he even has in his podcast, #Bitcoin, #crypto. Wild. 2 hours ago, Bitcoin. Let me see. The best one was at least 2 days ago. Where is it? God, he's such a grifter, man. Okay, here's the best one. I get the rationale for a Bitcoin reserve, but I don't agree with it. We have a gold reserve. Bitcoin is digital gold, which is, here's the weird part, which is better than analog gold. Was he trying to be sarcastic? I don't know. But then he goes on to rip on Ripple. What's the rationale for an XRP reserve? Why the hell do we need that? People in chat, you wanna step up to the plate here? I'm not saying he's right or wrong. Shift does tend to be wrong a lot. It's just very entertaining to me. I'm not gonna lie, super entertaining to me. The formation of a sovereign wealth fund, which likely will hold the crypto. Sure. But we need funds allocated for any kind of like purchasing, any kind of, moonbaggy scenario there. We're still steps away. I believe it's coming. I believe it's inevitable. But in crypto, we like to kind of get ahead of ourselves with news. We really latch onto the good and try to reject the bad. And good trading and good investing is remaining level-headed. And that means kind of taking the good and the bad with a grain of salt, with a bit of skepticism, and with some rationality, with some realness behind it, right? EO can be reversed by the next president, sure. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, we're not going to get into that too much. Insider playing that took place yesterday, Chris Anderson. I did see that someone, I guess the same person, the same wallets, opened a 50x long on Bitcoin and on Ethereum to the tune of a few $1 million and closed for many, many, many millions of dollars. Yeah. Certainly seems like insider trading could, of course, I guess be luck. Doesn't really feel like luck. Really feel like luck with such big lot size, such high leverage of 50x, meaning they didn't expect price to go down 2%. Before that rally yesterday, to say that price wouldn't go down 2% seems like a strange mix, right? Seems like a strange call. Let's say price was 86K. That would be basically saying you get liquidated at 84. That was definitely not the most confident call. Insider trading is rampant in TradFi and in crypto. It's not just a crypto thing. It's not just a traditional finance thing. What I like about crypto is crypto can largely equal the playing field. I think because it's almost impossible to stop insider trading, we should probably figure out a way to just level the playing field when we can, right? Instead of cracking down on necessarily. I mean, of course, we probably should, but it makes more sense and is more kind of crypto-esque to have a laissez-faire approach and say, how can we just make this not profitable, or how can we, punish these people through market mechanisms, etc.? I don't know. Nancy Pelosi is not a professional trader. Well, she's the greatest trader alive, apparently. I got nothing on Nancy Pelosi and her trading, guys. Sign up for her. If she had a private trading group, I would pay any amount for it. I'd sign up. Slots and packs, you're holding BTC, XRP, ADA, SOL, and Ethereum long term. You wouldn't sell those short. Fair enough. To that note, I did open a trade. I did open a position yesterday. Shared this with you. You guys technically could have gotten a better entry than me because I showed this to you and price continued to move up. I did open a short in accordance with the logic on the chart that we were seeing, that I was seeing. That short was at 93.5 and now mark price at 89.5. And that is going to, on a 5X, it was low leverage, but on a 5X up about 21% or a few $100. Not a huge trade. I had another ad higher up. Had an ad up here at 96 that is unfilled. Let me see it. Still there. Here it is. Limit short 96.450 unfilled. I know it's hard to see. I wish there was like a better way to organize it. I do have that short open. It's still open. I think I'm going to basically just follow the plan. I preach that. I got to practice that. We plotted out a trajectory or prediction of price, and I'm going to close it at the price that we're looking for. And I'm going to show you that in just a second here. Just wanted to update you and show you that trade was still open. I'm with you here in the trenches. I would have preferred that liquidated. So let's talk quickly, as we don't have that much time before the Trump-inator comes on here and maybe throws us some volatility. I don't want to say we called it. I feel like that's bad juju. I'm going to knock on wood. I don't like this, but let's take a look. The weekly candle that closed yesterday, 2 days into the new March monthly candle, definitely a strong week. It did close red. If it had closed a little higher, closed green, this might have been the strongest candle I've ever seen on Bitcoin on the week. However, we did close with a phenomenal bottom wick. Last week traded as low as, wow, 78. It feels like a million years ago already. As low as 78. That is a 20% wick on the weekly. Closing that week just 2% down after trading, what, 22% down, something like that. That definitely shows some buyers. Definitely shows bulls interested in this price. That weekly candle pushed price back above 93.3. However, just shy of 96.4. These numbers come from the macro. We zoom out to the monthly chart, and I'm so rarely bearish, so rarely say bearish things. This is so far exactly what I'm worried about. Exactly what I warned you guys about. Exactly what I didn't want to see. We're still missing one piece, so don't get ahead of it yet. But we predicted that in March we would see a rally back to 93.3. This is the yearly open in January. We got it in the first few hours of March, and for now, as the thumbnail so clickbaitily shows, we have a rejection. But I do have good news. One, March is still fresh. We got a lot going on this month. March is only a day and change in. We had a solid weekly close. But we still have a little bit of hopium here. So here is kind of the trajectory we came up with. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but this is what I viewed as maybe the most likely price action. You know, not specific numbers necessarily, but this concept of a lower high and then, God forbid, praying for a higher low, that we can retest that yearly level, the 93.3. Retaking 93.3, but more importantly, 96.5 is basically my confirmation that we are going back to face melting. We're going back to the up mode. We're going back to pump days, not sell-off days. We are struggling here right where we anticipated, unfortunately. This made a lot of sense on the chart. And we are going to get to Cardano, XRP, Solana, Ethereum. We're going to update those as well. Let me get through here quick, though. We had a lot of confluence here. Major moving averages sitting just above price. What's up, Andreas Johnson? How you doing, man? Major moving averages like the 150 sitting above price. Our ascending support line, boom, right here in our pocket of price. From our high of 109,000 down to 78, we have our 618, our golden Fibonacci level, retracement level right here, virtually overlapping that 96.4, and our 0.5 sitting just below our yearly open. That's a lot of confluence as is. I know there's more. I don't even remember off the top of my head. We've been talking about it for a little bit here. I may have to go back and watch my own stuff from yesterday. There is a lot of liquidity here. I want to say that the yearly VWAP is likely here too. Yearly VWAP, all right, just above, close. This was a level that I didn't fully expect price to just blast through. That is why I opened that head short. That's why I was going to look to add a little bit more above 96 until proven otherwise, meaning until we see, I'll go with a daily close above 96.5. I'm going to be looking for this. This is still a bullish trajectory. As long as our low can hold somewhere, and you can see already we are making progress down. I'm looking maybe in the 84 level. If this hits, I'll probably look to close that short. But I need to see that higher low in a retest of these major resistances above us. We have to get through these. If we come back up, or no, let's say we don't hold this higher low, or we do, we come back up and reject, this is where it gets scary. Remember I was telling you guys on the way down, it's not scary when it sells off. It's scary when it sells off and then it bounces and the bulls don't have the momentum to keep up the trend. They don't have the momentum to keep it going. That is when things get real, and that is when we have to start rethinking our plans. So far, this is just going along with what we thought. I don't love it. I would have preferred to get liquidated overnight, but man, even on low time frames, you can see on the hourly here, a little touch of 93.3 and a big old nuke candle down of almost 5%. That's actually pretty big for 1 hour. That's some serious volatility. We do have support, of course, down there. And this does line up with last night Bitcoin CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, opened at 94,980, almost 95K. This left beneath it the largest gap in history. You guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw me tweet about that right after it opened, or right after it started trading. This is the largest gap in history. This is a $10,000 gap. Price on Friday was 84.9, opened at almost 95, and here we are filling it up. So, looking at this trajectory, you may see something familiar. This 84. Well, we did have daily what looked like distribution turn out to maybe be accumulation at this level. This also lines up with where that gap ends. So basically, these arrows were looking for this move up, a higher low at 84, and then a retest and a move higher. This is just further confluence here that the CME gap is here. With all the other analysis we've made today, this doesn't have to fill, and yes, we do have some gap below that. 77.3 to 78.6 still remains open despite Friday's sell-off. It's interesting. Before I get into the other coins here, and we have about 15 minutes before Trump speaks, hopefully says something about crypto, I wanted to point out something really important here that I did not point out on Twitter, because I keep some of the alpha for the live stream, some of the alpha for the new group we launched in January. Every move that we have seen in this bull run, every single move, has had one common piece. There's probably more, but minimum one common element to it. That element is each time we have seen a leg up in this bull run, again, starting from 2023, we have left behind a CME gap that has not filled. This happened in March of 23. This happened really twice into the end of 23. At 26 and 29,000. This happened in January of last year off the ETF low. Each time we have bottomed and moved to another leg higher, we have left at least one gap unfilled. Here it is in September of 24. Again, October of 24. We had the big one in November, which we're seeing filled now or last week. But we very well may have seen already this low in for this move. And this gap may be the one that we leave behind as we move up to the next leg. I remain bullish. I don't think the bull market is over. I'm not really positive why people think it is. But I am biased. I'm always bullish, baby. I'm always bullish. Crypto is a bullish asset. It's the most bullish asset in the history of man. All right. Let's squeeze this in here. Let's take a peek at ADA and XRP. XRP is up first yesterday. XRP had a very, very impressive rally. And what did we say? We said, as tempting as it is to go long, I think price was about 290. As tempting as it is to go long, there is some solid levels of support that I think make more sense and are going to take just a little bit of patience. Here we are. We found them on the weekly time frame. I really was hoping XRP would hold 272. However, it's traded back down to 257. This is the bottom of our weekly order block here. This is really as low as I want to see this go. There may be an entry, a long entry on XRP right here, right now, with the correct stop. Maybe I'll share some kind of trade in the premium group here after the live on XRP. I kind of like that at 257. Here we are. This is as low as I want to go, and I think you can make a thesis on really any trading below maybe 250 you want out of a long here. But we said 272, 257 are likely levels. You'll be able to enter lower than on that rally day yesterday. Here they are. They came. What I don't love is if XRP loses these levels, well, we got to look lower. You can see these really long bottom wicks here, kind of clearing out support below. They are higher lows, which is good, but it doesn't give us a definitive place to really look. It doesn't really give us a definitive place to look below. XRP off this higher low, hitting a higher high. It has begun an uptrend on the daily time frame. You can see this inefficient move just doesn't really give us a level to look for. This might get a little bit more knifey if it loses this level. That's why I kind of believe it will. 213 maybe down here at the daily opens. This would be pretty rough. A complete retracement of that pumpy candle. I really want to see it hold on right here in between this weekly level. If it can do that, I think it moves back to $3, painting a higher low and likely looking to test new all-time highs this year. I believe that's still on the table for XRP. Absolutely. There's your quick update there. So far, really kind of what we expected. TBD. To be determined, though. We'll see if this alert goes off. Quickly looking at ADA here. We've got 10 minutes. Nice. ADA with an equally impressive move. Remember, we were looking at the weekly close for ADA because this was one hell of a strong weekly candle. The timing on these pumps could not be better for some of these coins. What's up, Nuno Baptista? I see you, brother. Thank you for subscribing. On the week, pulling itself up from the depths of hell, basically, at 60 cents. ADA pumped over its 200-week moving average. 200 week, that is 4 years of average price. Let's just take a look at that right here. Traded below it for, I believe, most of the week on Sunday, right into the weekly close. Pumped its brains out, retaking this critical level. This really does kind of flip this chart. Flips this chart to a much more bullish outlook, I'll say, for the upcoming months or so. What's up, long on Sol? I'm going to guess you're long on Sol. Sol's up next, so hold on to your hat. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Woof. Ooh. Why is my mic's like picking up little noises? Why? It's not supposed to. Anyway, solid close here on the week, doing the same thing right now as ADA or as XRP. If you tuned in yesterday, we had a lot of new viewers. Shout out to each and every one of you. About half of our viewers were new to the channel yesterday. You probably heard me repeat the same thing about every chart, which is these pumps are awesome and crazy, but they're all right at resistance. I said this over and over and over again. I said, of course, there's always a chance that things just keep ripping, but on this channel, we practice good logical trading, and that usually means we do not long resistance. The risk is much higher, and exactly on cue, the week ended. These candles closed very strong, and as we said, in addition to that, after this explosive energy of a day, it is very likely that we just see it cool off a little bit, at least in the first day or first days of the new week ahead of us. We have seen this now in XRP and ADA. Hopefully I saved some of you from FOMOing into these prices. I know certainly not all of you. But if you simply had waited till now from yesterday on ADA, you'd be 17% better, 17% better position. Great lesson for new people. I know we had a lot of new ones. Impatience and fighting FOMO. When things feel the most real and you think this is it, that's kind of typically where the top is going to be. Whenever you have that feeling of FOMO, look at the chart, try to identify major resistances on the chart, and usually you also find that FOMO happens right at those resistances if it's not at all-time high and ends up reversing. Let's see here. Really similar move coming down. Retested this high. This still looks good. I really like that ADA retook its 200-day and 200-week in the same move. Now, this certainly has some more ground it can move down. This is a very inefficient move up. That is why I always get kind of scared or put off by strong one-directional moves. They almost always end up seeing some or all of the move getting retraced, even if they go higher, even if they just like continue to rally after that. Where might we look here? I don't know if I have a really super clean entry like I did for XRP. We're already under 96 cents. That's all right. Your 0.5 retracement at 82. You might be able to scalp that to 96. I don't love that trade though. 618 sits around 75 cents. These are both levels that could see at least a intraday or interim shorter term bounce. If all else is lost, I mean, you have the 200-day right here. You may see another test of that 200-day and then a move to the upside. This still could paint a higher low. I'm still bullish on Cardano. I think what we're seeing right now is that overheated market from yesterday come back down a little bit to reality. We're seeing that inefficiency in price action be filled in with some efficiency. And this is very typical of trading. Incredibly typical. All right, we only have 6 minutes left. Let's look at ETH or Sol. Because long on Sol subscribed. What's up, bro? I haven't been reading the chat. My bad, bros. I've just been in the zone. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to... This is the Sith. What's the Sith mantra thing? Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to something. Something leads to the Force. I can see people being angry today, for sure. This is savage. It's really hard, though. I know you're feeling rough. It's really hard for me to ignore these wicks on the week. This is very bullish. If we see selling that goes lower than last week on these charts, it will be such a savage fake out. Oh my God. Another Trump rug. Do you do voiceover? I do, Polareth. I do. I do in my own videos. I have the best, if you ask me, free YouTube trading course, and I voice over all those videos. What's up? What's up, Curtis Neal? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. True that, Shane. Truth, Shane. You get it. 4 minutes for Trump. We got time to get through Sol. Bullish on voiceovers. Same. Oh, man. Solana. So this is interesting. Solana closed maybe the most bullish weekly candle in a bubble. That's a clear hammer candle. You traded down to 125. You look cooked. You have a 33% wick. There's a 33% wick on that candle for that week. Holy shizzle. Solana doing a very similar move to what we just saw on Ripple and Cardano, though. Are you going to stream the speech? We are. We have 3 minutes to go. Let me see here. Let me see. Crop video. There it is. Let's see. That's too big. I didn't want it to be so big. That's all right. There we go. Yes. 4 minutes. Let me get through Sol here quickly, boys. I should have done these earlier. From 125 up to 180 with a hella weak close. Oh my God. We see Solana coming back down with the rest of the market just cooling off, filling in some of this inefficiency in price. Now we do have a solid support area here. This is an order block on the day. This is actually a little bit stronger than some of the other things we've seen on these charts. I like this for a daily time frame. Bullish engulfing candle gave us a 3 candle setup in an order block. Price is returning to it right now. It's right in between our 0.5 and 618. We have $150 down to 144. I could see a bounce here. Let me see. 144. Under 200 a day. That's savage, though. 200 a week. Okay, still decent. Ooh. 100 weeks right there. I think if you're looking to play Solana long, what's up, Discroc? I see you subscribing. Raymond Pellegrino, good name. Abraham DM, what's up, man? If you're looking to play it, I think you have your values right here. 148, 143. Now, where would I look to maybe play those two? That's a more interesting question. That is definitely a more interesting question. Maybe this 20-day. I'm just looking for really like kind of low ball in and out targets here, just because the market is still a little uncertain. You can get a 3-to-1 right here, 16% upside with a 5% drawdown. Just looking for 167, entering at 144. I don't love this trade. I really would prefer this order block to hold. So maybe this trade is more like this. The target down. You can still get like a 3-to-1. I think there is a long here. However, I don't know if it is the long that you're going to hold all the way back to all-time highs. It certainly could be a chop position. I still think 200 to 210 is in Solana's future. Even if it's going to break this low of 125, I think it's going to make that retracement back to here. It didn't fully do it, but really to just test that previous support as resistance. See if it got what it takes here. Damn, this is really selling off kind of quick, isn't it? Oh, that's why, because right now, right this second, it's selling off. Oof. All right, we got a minute. I got through all of them except for Ethereum. What's Ethereum doing? I told you guys yesterday, man. Damn, I really hope that some of you got I really hope some of you fought the FOMO and my words helped you out, because damn, these things are getting bled. Ethereum's still holding on just barely to its pre-rally low. Just barely, man. This needs to reverse like right now, or that looks incredibly bad. I think the saving grace on low time frames, though, for Ethereum is that you probably do get a reversal here. This is looking like a trend, even if it's short-lived. Who knows? It might not be short-lived. I'm just saying. This is looking like it will end up bouncing here. Fingers crossed, man. If it loses 2,170 here, this looks very bad. That would look very, very bad. Ethereum just has not proven to me it has been bullish, or that it is bullish. Still hasn't. BTC bleeding off a little bit of green day yesterday. Yikes, bruh. Yikes. You saw me short Ethereum from 4,000 on this channel live on 20X. I closed it here on February 3rd. Kind of wish I had kept it open. Closed it at 25 or 2,400, something. Still a great trade. Man. What's wrong with you, Ethereum? What's wrong with you? You get included in a crypto stockpile, whatever, and you're just going to sell off? Like, look at the daily candle. Dude, go back and watch yesterday's stream. Full of fire, bros. Like, right here, I was like, I just don't know if it has what it takes. Rejecting here is, like, very, very bad for Ethereum. You're just coming back to that support. You nuked it, and you reject from there. That's not a strong setup in any way. You're already back down to yesterday's open. I think for Ethereum, if you wanted to take a long, you just take the Yu-Gi-Oh. You take the Yu-Gi-Oh position. Your stop, like, stop at 2140. Target 2,500 again. I hate this trade. I hate it. I would not take it. I would not take it. All right, Trump supposed to be live now. Waiting for PBS. Hold up. Let's make sure everything's ready, rocking and rolling. I'm gonna flip this horizontal. I like doing that. Get a little mirror. There are 3,000 people waiting on the PBS NewsHour for this stream. How many do we have here? 1,100. Let's go. Do we have a bunch of new people again? Is it that time of year? You need to pee? I think you got time. Dude, the S chart looks absolutely bad. Which, you do your little game theory on it. Might be the best entry. I don't know. I hate this trade, but a lot of the most hated trades I've ever put up have been the ones that print. I hated taking that short yesterday. I hated that short we took live yesterday. I wanted it to get liquidated. I just wanted it to get wrecked. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me get wrecked. It said, no, you must print money. Okay, Trump makes, okay, this is why we're covering it. Trump makes investment announcement. That is what I heard. That's what I read this morning. I don't know what that means. Investment announcement. Logically, after yesterday's crypto comment, it would be about crypto, but I have a feeling it's not for some reason. I don't know what it would be about. Crypto's never boring, David? Dude, no, it's not. It's never boring. Well, it is boring. Yeah, go pee. Right now, go pee. Get it in. Grab your brews. Roll up. What's up, DM? How you doing, bro? Thoughts on the super chart? Give you a quick peek before Trump is live. We don't have time, Mitch. He is already 2 minutes late. Already 2 minutes late. Like, we don't have time to look at any additional charts yet. Maybe if he wraps up quickly, we'll have time. You know what's weird? You know, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna call PBS out. PBS, are these fake viewers? Are these botted viewers, PBS? Hold up, look at this. Look at this, ready? 3,210 waiting. 50 likes? 3,300. 54 likes. That math don't math. That math don't math with me. Either way, should be any second now. Make sure it's muted. Fashionably late. Taking a page out of Cherpow's book. Fashionably late. Yeah, 50 likes, 3,000. I don't know, man. That's weird. You're gonna go dislike it? You know the dislike button, guys, doesn't do anything. Just so you know. You think it's at 3 o'clock? Nah. No, I mean even PBS's stream is scheduled for 1:30. It's now 1:34. Can we see Bitcoin dominance chart? Yeah. Yeah, let's get away from this really ugly Ethereum chart. Interesting again. Okay. This is now the second time we've seen this setup. Thanks for bringing my attention to this. The dislike button is placebo, yeah. And it honestly, it does the same thing as the like button. They're equal. They're equally weighted. YouTube doesn't like view them more positive or negative. YouTube just views it as you were engaged enough to click a button, which is like more engaged than like 90% of people on YouTube. Dominance, doing this dance again. Interesting. On the 24th, was it 24th? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Bitcoin, no. No. I hate shorting and being right. I don't mind it when I short and I'm wrong, but I hate shorting and being right. It fucking sucks. Go up. Just go up. Let's see. It was the 24th, 25th. Okay. That's just mental note. Here it is. 24th. There it is. So on the 24th of February, we saw Bitcoin break its 2-month consolidation, break low, sell off, move down. And for the first time, we saw Bitcoin dominance move up. Is that right? Wait a minute. I'm on the spot here. 24th, 25th. Okay, to the 26th. 24th, 25th, 26th. All right. So, all right. Did this a little backwards. 24th is when the sell-off began. Bitcoin rallied. That actually made sense. Back on the 3rd of February, we saw a big sell-off on Bitcoin, and we saw a huge rally in dominance hit cycle highs. However, the sell-off continued, and then we saw dominance fall back below where it began, retracing that entire move. This was the first time, to my knowledge, that we had seen such a move, where dominance was moving down with Bitcoin USD price. Today, we are selling off again, and we have this green candle. Actually, so that's a different setup. Man, I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. I really did. I was very confident. We're selling off, and the candle's green. Yeah, that's actually the opposite scenario. My bad. Interesting. Hey, sometimes when you're live, nothing's rehearsed. Sometimes you just get jumbled up on your thoughts. Here we go. Dominance actually looking to break out a little bit. This is what we have been seeing. If we continue to see, let's say, selling off tomorrow and the next day, and dominance begins going down again, that would be the weird setup. That would be the inverse setup of what we've seen. Basically, Bitcoin USD has moved up for 2 years, and dominance has moved up for 2 years. How is this not started yet? They rugging us? Is PBS rugging us with fake viewers? Like, is this really happening? Does anyone have an update? Is there a reason that this is happening? I think PBS is rugging. I think they got a bunch of botted viewers. They're faking it. They don't have the camera feed. Let me see. Pulling up the chat here. Rugged. Ignore the color, follow the move. Fair enough. I've just, bad time. I just got mixed up in my words. I'm trying to multitask here. Did anybody see, I did refresh the page a few times. The Hill on X's live? Probably, but is Trump speaking on their live? And I would say probably not. They're probably just live jibber jabbing like we are right now. Let me see. Let's say Trump live. Dude, this guy, it is so hard to find him live. Like you try to find him live? Nah. You try to find him live and there's old videos of him being replayed on lives. Trump is scheduled to speak at 1:30 p.m. East. Watch in the player above. This is on pbs.org. The old tune is out. The one where a president declares we are... Wait, I don't know. I'm not even going to read this. What even is this? What even is that, PBS? That's not related. Even harder to believe where he says. There are all different opinions about Trump here. All different opinions. Please pump my bags. That's my opinion. Dominance moving back to yesterday's high. Wow. Bitcoin and crypto apparently not loving him being late to this speech. Not loving it. Ethereum trading low. I'm going to get rid of this, but Ethereum trading low. Solana at 150. Still moving lower as we watch it here. Looking for this level, 148 to 143. Ethereum, I don't even know. Look out below. I'm not finding it anywhere. It's just late. That's what I'm thinking. Chirpow also always late. Fashionably late. It's a power move. God, Ethereum, you just look so poop. I wonder if this will all just reverse when he starts talking. Usually when we see markets or crypto trending in one direction strongly into something like this, at least once it starts and during the event, usually we'll see it reverse or relief and then maybe just continues afterwards. Usually, maybe I'm just living on a prayer here. Damn XRP. Right on down. Right on down. Right through 257. Glad I didn't post a trade on that. Yikes. What awful trading price action. Holy shit. Brutal, dude. Brutal price action. Is XRP going to retrace the whole move? I mean, Ethereum already did it, but I don't know. Ethereum's been on the struggle bus for a while. Cardano reaching down 90 cents. Bitcoin 87.2. Oof. Boof. I was promised moon. What happened to moon? Poopy doopy. Yeah. You'd be so grateful you can get in again. Hey, that is the blessing. That is red candles, man. Discounts. If you're a long-term investor, if you're not here to get rich quick, red candles is what you want. Rescheduled to 2 p.m. apparently. Is that the... That's okay. It's 1:40. That's not far away. Is that official? Where did you see that, Pickle? Twitter. I'm going to look on Twitter here quick. That'll just give us more time to look at some of these charts. That's good. It's Trump's first cycle. It makes sense he's shilling alts. Benjamin Cohen, you've gotten funny. How'd you get funny, Benjamin Cohen? Where'd you go to funny school?
Lana.
Oh, Lana. I don't see it. Trump. Nope. Don't see anything. I assume Pickle knows, though. I don't think Pickle would steer us wrong. Well, that's cool. We got a little bit more time. Only watch crypto with my boy Tom. What's up, Take Profits? Your mom. No, your mom. My mom just retired Friday. Tweet-based pumps usually retrace violently. Wise words. Wise words, man. I would not be... I mean, I was saying it yesterday. These are wild rallies. These are awesome. This is good. I'm bullish on these moves, but we're right up at resistance. Right to resistance on all these charts. Immediate turnaround with almost no further upside. Yeesh. Ethereum's just hanging on here. This is making me suspicious. Making me suspicious that this whole thing is BS, this sell-off. Like, look at Ethereum just dangling here. It was within, like, $7 of this low. Really? Brutal. He will say he bought Ethereum. What do you guys think he'll... I'm going to end this poll. Nice. We got 1,300 votes. By the way, guys, if you haven't, please hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Join our fam. Check out our premium group that we just launched in January. We've got exclusive live streams there every day of the work week. Let me see. What do you think Trump's speech investment announcement will be about? Crypto. First answer. What else? Let's just say stocks. I don't know. Stocks. Maybe like the SEC. What else could it be? What do you think about Trump's post? Which one? About semiconductor news? Okay. Fartcoin strategic reserve. Of course. Buying TikTok. That'd be weird. Yeah, please don't let the government buy social media platforms. That's not a good democracy thing. Already joined premium. That's what's up, Vapo. You the man. Lever trading wrecking crews out for blood. Let's say strategic reserve. Stocks SEC. I don't know. Then I don't know. See results. I like just putting the see results one. I should have put none of those. Price of a fake tan. It's too damn high. Where is the Bitcoin president? I guess they rescheduled for 2 o'clock, so we have 15 minutes. U.S. government launching Ukraine meme coin. That's savage. And then the U.S. government rugs the Ukraine meme coin. And what are the implications of that? This is looking crappy. Litecoin, please. Well, I guess we do have a few minutes. You do have a few minutes. Let me, we can get to Litecoin, I think. See if I have it pulled up. I'm going to check here on total and total 3. We did get a close above 3 trillion. That's what I wanted. I don't like that this week is already opening red, but I guess as long as we're above last week's wick, things are okay. What manipulation, dude. This has been the worst trading. I'll give you that. If anybody has lost money, got caught on the wrong side of the trade in the last, honestly, since November, don't feel bad. This has been the dumbest freaking BS trading, man. Just sideways range, sideways range, sideways range, slightly higher high, slightly lower low, just stopping out, liquidating, and then one-sided dump, one-sided rally, almost fully reach. Like, dude, this is the worst trading. I tell you guys, I like to trade trend. I like to trade this kind of move. I don't like to trade this, and this is why. I do not blame you if you lost money on some of this. If you did, it's a good time to maybe take a refresher on risk management. See, are you doing proper risk management? If you're losing lots of money, you're probably not. Trump is announcing Tom Crown official as the trading czar. All right, I'll take that. I do am the trading czar. I do, whatever that means. What if Trump comes out and he announces that shorting is illegal? Moon it. Moon everything. All short positions have to close in the U.S. Send it. I wonder, like, what would happen if that, like, I don't even know the feasibility of that. But, like, what would happen? I feel like that would just cause wild chaos. Wild chaos. Maybe it's about Tesla. Tesla has been eating poop along with crypto. Tesla down 44% from its high in December of last year. 44% is a metric shit ton for a stock in that amount of time. That is maybe one of the biggest percent dollar sell-offs in that amount of time we've seen in stocks. I don't know in how long. 27% down in February. Boof. Since we broke 295, next downside target, I think 262 is looking all right as Tesla. You have a chance of bouncing here. You know, you've back tested this previous structure as support. Maybe you bounce. If you don't, 262, 233. And went back down to the trend line. Could be about Tesla. Could be something to do with the S&P 500. S&P 500 reached our measured move target, our macro measured move target. From the all-time high in 2021 to the bear market low in 22. Our measured move, our 2 Fibonacci extension. 6,145. Price reached 6,148. We had this target on this chart for years. It hit, it retraced. I will admit it is not completely wrecked yet. Let's say breaking here. Break here and it looks pretty wrecked. So far holding us low a little bit. I keep saying that, I think I said that about here and here as well. I think either you break this moving down and that's the bearish move, or the other potential bearish move is you do what we're seeing potentially on Bitcoin. The failed rally, right? The lower high, and then a break of this low. Those would be the bearish outcomes. Of course, the bullish outcome, break all-time high, continue. Maybe it's something to do with indices or stocks in the U.S. One thing I'm sure that it's not to do with is Picoin. I don't think it has anything to do with Picoin. I think that's a safe bet. Picoin, just had this chart pulled up. Some people have been asking about it lately. No real update from yesterday on previous resistance acting as support. This is it. Like, this is, I said you might be able to take a long here. You're still at that price. You might be able to take a long there. But you lose 165 and you have some very low targets. You don't have a lot of support built below you. I think I'll leave that there. USDT dominance. Lower high as we were looking for a few weeks. Retracing, moving back up, just moving inverted to everything else. That's not very spicy. Really what we would expect. We got 10 minutes until Trump is on. No, Litecoin. No, Litecoin. You were doing so good, my baby. What happened here? What happened? I mean, you're still largely kind of in the same condition you were, but I really wanted to see these lows continue up. Weird. Litecoin today. All right. Litecoin today, trading lower than yesterday. Trading lower than the what? What? This coin, man. This coin just wants to put me in an early grave. Love you, Litecoin. But I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with my heart here. What's happening? Largely like ignored, I guess. Some of these moves. Friday on the sell-off. Bounced back up, closed green, traded sideways. Now today selling off with the rest of the market. What's up, Mr. Surf? 𝐂𝐢_Surf2. I see you. Oh, I get it. 𝐂𝐢_Surf2. I guess Trump delayed his speech. It's supposed to be at 1:30. Now it's at 2. So we got less than 10 minutes. We're just burning time here looking through charts. You're looking so good. Really, nothing has changed here, but man. Every time I think that Litecoin's little rally, little pump fest is getting closer, it's like, nah, not yet. Litecoin largely looks good, though. I mean, above previous resistance. Buyers have come in on the lows. Just taking this time. It's not rushing. It's not rushing. All right. Market patching some of the bleeding, maybe. Slowing down. Let's throw our fib tool on this from our low to our high, because now we have a pretty convincing low to high move. Let's throw the fib on. 0.5 down here. 86,250. That actually looks like a good level. Looks like a good level. If you invert this chart, this is very much a head and shoulders. That gave us the launch. All right. Actually, now that I look at it this way, the long may be at 86. It might be a little early. The long might be at 86. That would be the neckline. Tested. If it holds, that's an inverse head and shoulders confirmed. That would be just shy of our target, though. Kind of wrecking me. Maybe that's what it wants. 8 minutes. Trump, you better not delay it again. Better not delay it again. We were live a long time yesterday. I don't have like hours and hours and hours in me today. Time to long, easy opportunities for those who missed yesterday. Well, the market is giving you gifts of lower prices. You missed 𝐿𝐴𝐻. 𝐿𝐴𝐻 will be live Friday here. Having your portfolio in 4 hours rip. Halving your portfolio. It's sus head and shoulders. Yeah, well, it looks like something else. It kind of looks, honestly, it kind of looks like a middle finger. Right? Kind of looks like a middle finger. Ask me. It is on lower time frames. I think I was showing it to you like on like the 5 minute. Yeah, showing it to you on like low time frames. That is actually pretty clean looking head and shoulders. Cleaner than usual, I would say. Meaning, we can't have nice things. Every time something nice happens, it just gets sold. You surf, but not on water. Interesting. Trump, much like crypto. Trying to wear us out with waiting. Yeah. Bro, play your list from yesterday. Music. The music? Yeah, we can put the music on. I don't know if that's what you mean. I don't know what else you'd be referring to if it wasn't the music. Let's see. EDM mix 2025. I could use some tunes. I mean, we got Trump coming on in a few minutes here, so even if we turn on tunes, they won't be on very long. Be on for long. That's okay. I always am down to have tunes on. Here we go. How's that volume? Just want it to be casually in the background. Nah, no music. No music. It's okay. Trump's coming on in like 5 minutes. Tom Ray Bay. Volume good. Lower. Guys, I know some of you don't want music. We got 5 minutes till Trump's supposed to be on. So the music will not be on while he's not gonna be on while he's talking. Louder. How's that? Some people saying louder. Some people say, you know what? If you guys can't agree, we're just going to turn it off. Because it was only going to be on for a few minutes anyway. That's silly. Silly Billy. Silly. Trump, where are you, buddy? Get live. Bitcoin tanking because Tom Crown didn't thank him. Who am I thanking? Ooh, did I ever attend EDC in Vegas? I did not, but I would love to. Love to, Orlando. The industry that played Trump in the world reserve status. I think it's getting there. What is this, mate? What is this indeed? What's up, Santiago? 4 minutes. If he reschedules it again, I don't know, man. There is only a 0.5 chance. Ryan Lewis, where are you getting that from? I mean, like, I'm just curious where you got that exact precise number. It'll be about crypto. I don't really think it'll be about crypto. That's what I said. 50% of us are saying crypto strategic reserve, but can we blame them? I mean, literally yesterday, we got that big, like a Trump tweet, strategic reserve. And then today, on the first market day, he's doing an investment announcement. That's what air quotes, because like it's kind of vague. But about investments, I think logically that implies crypto, right? Logically that implies it, but Lord knows. Trump's a bit of a wild card. Wild card. Nobody's saying no to music. Lucky to, Trump's coming on. We're going to have the speech on anyway. Like, yeah. No music for now. Just more to mess with. I don't know why everyone thinks it's a crypto investment, Fahid, because literally yesterday, Trump tweeted about the strategic reserve, and then today, the next day, doing an announcement about investment. About investment. I can't find like the thing anymore. This morning I had it. I'm pretty sure that was the wording. An announcement about investment. I don't even think it was like plural. I don't even think it was like investments. I think it was just investment. God. We can't have nice things. Well, at least I have a short open. My short doesn't make me happy though. We got almost 1,400 live viewers. What is up, my fam? Welcome. Trump should be speaking in the next few minutes. He pulled a chirpow on us. Supposed to speak at 1:30, rescheduled, fashionably late. Chirpowed us. I don't know if it's like rescheduled again. I don't really know what to say. I don't think we're just gonna like indefinitely wait in the hopes that he speaks. Like I think if it's rescheduled again, we kind of call it on waiting for it, right? Maybe we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll in the chat. We'll see what you guys think. That's where I'm at. We did a real long stream yesterday. It was a great stream. We had so many new people. It was amazing. I love being able to reach those new people. Love our OGs. Love the people who tune in every day. We've been tuning in every day for months, years, right? Here's the short. Teeny tiny little baby shorty. 93.5. 96.5 did not fill. That's okay. I think I'm going to close it at 84. If we get to 84 flat or 84.1, I'll close it. What's up, BT7? I see you subscribing, brother. Welcome. Welcome to all the people subscribed. We gained like 500 subscribers yesterday. It was actually kind of bonkers. Actually bonkers. Awesome. Amazing. I love to see people come back to the space, finding interest again. Investing in Ripple. Who here has Ripple? I have some Ripple. I sold a lot of Ripple, though. Do I regret it? Maybe. Maybe. Nah. I don't know. I still have some. I don't regret it. You can't regret your moves in trading. If you regret your moves in trading, you're just going to get yourself caught over and over and over again. Just like an emotional response. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Stopped. That's very stopped. That is not. I'm rich, I'm poor. I'm rich, I'm poor. I'm rich, I'm poor. I know somebody who joined our group the other day was in a XRP short. up here, and they asked me yesterday what they should do, and I was like, dude, you gotta have a stop loss on every trade. Like, no matter what happens with this, you have to have a stop loss on every trade, or else you're gonna find yourself in this position. And I said, you know, it's a bad position to be in. I can't tell you what to do. What I would do is I would probably close half of it, and then I would look for these lower numbers. Hopefully, or maybe, I don't know what they did. I don't know what they ended up doing. If they did that, or maybe they didn't close any of it, they might actually get out of that bad position. That's wild. That is wild. Congrats if they do. What's up, Laura Martinez? How are you? I see Aviva subscribed as well. I missed that. XRP coming on down, nice and slow. Oh, Solana. Solana hitting our first support target right here. I can't believe that. Look at how fast that happened. Like a heat-seeking missile to that support. Right on down to 148.20. 148.20 to 143.72. I think you have enough support there. You got reason to believe you'll at least see a bounce, I think. A lot of these other charts, though, are breaking and fully retracing their moves. Wow, look at Ethereum actually breaking down lower here against Bitcoin. Did it break low? Ethereum, I'll say, all but fully retracing the move. That's not a great foreshadowing for these other coins, unfortunately. XRP so far maybe holding up the strongest. XRP and ADA, actually. Cardano and XRP have given back the least amount of their gains. Good. Good. Please bounce here, Bitcoin. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? Ian? Don't believe you. All right, it's 2:01. You should be live now. I know. I just refreshed it. Trump is pranking us. It does feel that way, doesn't it? It does feel like we're getting pranked. Let me see. Pickle, I don't know where you saw that. Let's see. What's this? Yep. Sky News. Yeah, that again, waiting. Same with this one, PBS waiting. I'm going to stream it from PBS, though, because PBS, public broadcasts, they're not going to strike us. You're not going to get in trouble for streaming their stuff. Hasn't been speaking already. You're supposed to. We're supposed to at 1:30. It's 2 o'clock now. Apparently it got delayed. Let's see. Do I see anything? Live now. Trump to make investment.
Indirectly,
Trump to make investment. I open up a thing that says Trump Live, and it's two dudes talking, and it's the pillow guy. It's an ad for the pillows. No Trump talking yet. Wild. Anybody? ETH is done. ETH does look like absolute poop. Been bearish on ETH. Well, I guess I say I've been not bullish on ETH. Unbullish. Not necessarily bearish, but unbullish. In pickle. Setting up another 20 million long before speaking, probably. Pickle. So they say any minute, so they say. Watching through sources. They all say waiting. Yep. Maybe he has to figure out. Yeah, he definitely has to open his positions. Definitely got to like open his longs and shorts. Maybe he's got to figure out what he's going to say, because I don't know. We're still leaning. We're actually leaning more towards the strategic reserve than we were in the beginning. The SEC, I don't know. Stocks. I don't know, dude. What is he going to say? I'm sticking with you. Fear and greed at. We can look at some of those metrics. 33. Still in some fear. Still in the fear zone. We have seen it steadily inch up. I think if we close low, if we close this candle down here today, we'll probably see that ratchet back down. Probably see that go right back down. Dude, is this real life? Turfs. We did hit a record, multi-year record low on the 26th of February. Almost hitting that single-digit fear and greed. Didn't quite get there. pretty thin liquidation order books all the way down to recent low 78. Few billion all the way up to 100K. Pretty evenly stacked. That's interesting. Yeah, evenly stacked over 30, the 7-day. Over a week, evenly stacked books on liquidation. 30-day, definitely seeing those shorts build. Hit the likes. YouTube does make me, Ryan. You're right. YouTube is the judge, jury, and executioner when you are a streamer on YouTube. I haven't looked at super charts in a while. I'm really just killing time here. Trump keeping us waiting. It's supposed to be live at 1:30. It was delayed till 2. Now it's 2:05. That's it. TSMC Intel. I wouldn't, honestly, if it's not crypto, which I don't really think it is, I would not be surprised if it is chip related. Funding remains positive or neutral-ish, but slightly bullish. A little bit under neutral. Open interest just took a tank right here into that low. Just tanked. Boom. Really tanked today. That's actually a good sign. Open interest closing with this candle down today. I mean, that's a sign that perpetual traders not agreeing with the move, not supporting the move. Looks like spot traders are, though. Yeesh. CBD down. Oh, Trumpy, where are you? He already dropped the chip announcement today about 2 hours ago. Okay, fair. I don't know what else he'd be talking about. I just don't really know what else he'd be talking about. Gold down 2,890, up slightly today. The dollar hovering at like 106. That's about where it was. Bitcoin dominance where it was. Bitcoin exchange balance. Anything spicy here? Tariffs will be a topic. I mean, tariffs could make sense. They're not really an investment topic, though. That'd be more of like a commerce topic, economy topic. It's not the least investment related thing, but it's certainly, tariffs are certainly not investments by any measure. Total. Sol just hit 148. 30-day change. 40K Bitcoin to exchange across the space. Saw a little Bitcoin to exchange spike there early February. I didn't catch that. Still relatively low. Sol just hit our first target. Yeesh. There it is. 143 sits below. Sol acting like a meme. It is. Am I trolling you right now? No, I am not trolling you, my friend. I'm getting trolled. I'm not doing the trolling. We're buying Canada. That's an investment. X% of the money generated from tariffs will be put directly into the crypto strategic reserve. That'd be cool. You won't talk crypto until March 7th, maybe. Not sure if you're seeing this, but it's scheduled for 2:30 p.m. Are you joking? All right, we're gonna do a poll. We're doing a poll if we're gonna wait, because dude, that's another 30 minutes. Like, yeah, dude, soon. I feel like this isn't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Put the poll up there. What do you think? We wait? We don't wait? I don't know. I vote we don't wait. Trump's gonna say Satoshi. My lord. Wow. Look at this, man. That gap almost filled already. Trump said he won't go live till Trump coin pumps another 20%. Somehow I don't. Somehow I like, that's not impossible. I'm not going live until Trump coin has pumped 20% today. Pump it. Pump it away. I can see that. I guess we're all just sitting here with our dicks in our hand. Wild. 67% said let's wait. We only have 250 votes, so let's get more votes here. Let's get a better sample size. Trump to announce he is Satoshi. Oh my God. Trump said, "Had fun with your Bitcoin, your little coins." What did he say at the Bitcoin conference? Your little coins or something. I remember him saying that, and I was like, "Is this real life? Is that real life? Did he really just say your little coins?" Trump coin analysis is a rug, bro. I don't think anybody I don't know. I don't think anyone that wasn't just full of hopium and riding the Trump train thought that this would be anything but a rug. All of the coins released by like random people and celebrities have been rugs. I don't know why this was like going to be any different. People wanted it to be. That's why. People just wanted it to be different. They wanted to believe. I don't know, man. Like the one thing Trump definitely loves is money. He's not launching the coin to like, for you to profit. He's launching the coin so he can get money. He loves money. I don't think he would disagree with that. Bitcoin dominance. All right. Breaking out here. 61.3 just slightly. But bullish engulfing yesterday's loss on dominance here. Bitcoin breathing back in, drinking that blood of the other charts here. Again. Even though it's moving down. What a day. What a day. Dude, I feel like the market is just not going to move until he speaks. What's up, Ruby? Rubiel Alvarez. Cameron. Silas. All the new subscribers. What's up, fam? We're getting pranked a little bit. Welcome to our prank show where we get pranked. XRP 244. Market is not liking him delaying this, which is wild because I'm like positive he's not going to talk about crypto. Positive. They have like the US, they're having like a House committee thing on Friday. I don't know why they're talking about it today. Other than yesterday they talked about it, right? And then today, kind of out of nowhere, we're going to have an announcement about investments. I mean, this certainly feels intentional, does it not? It certainly feels intentional. Curtis, you ain't wrong. It's going to be TSMC related. Well, I don't doubt it. But this certainly feels intentional. Dude, look at these charts just bleeding into it. Does his pardon of Ross outweigh it all? I don't know. I mean, I'd certainly support his release of Ross. Pickle. Let me see. What's Pickle saying? Apparently it just says soon everywhere. Trump remarks soon. I kind of want that. I kind of want that image to put up in the background here. Hold up. Trump remarks soon. It's so accurate. The suspense is killing my portfolio. Okay. Okay. Bueller. Here we go. Trump remarks soon. Soon. They're soon. Not now, but not much later. Soon. I feel like we're getting pranked. This is wild. What is happening? Even Chirpow is never this fashionably late. Come on. That is appropriate for us in crypto, I agree. But you're here. What's up, Foxy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I think we've got some interesting alerts on Bitcoin Gold. Ethereum just broke its low. Ethereum just broke its low. Send us all to hell. Yeeks. Ethereum now fully retraced all of yesterday's move. Fully. Yesterday's move opened 2,172, now trading under 2,172. Not looking good for Ethereum. Remember when Eric Trump said buy the dip on Ethereum, thank me later, and then just only went down? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Gold to Bitcoin. Interesting. Do gold. Let's do times 1,000 times a few thousands. There we go. Gold to Bitcoin. Yeah, this is an interesting move here. Obviously, gold has been weak against Bitcoin pretty much since its inception. What you'll see on the right here is the amount of Bitcoin times 10,000 that it takes to buy an ounce of gold, I believe, is this translation, whatever. Seen it fall, broken new lows. If we just invert the scale, now we're basically seeing the opposite. We're seeing how much gold it takes to buy a Bitcoin, just upside down. Interesting move. This rally brought us to that lower high, coming back down. I have a hunch. When gold BTC, well, this is actually BTC gold, but when it comes down and fills this gap, we'll see a bounce. That will be the end of the bleeding, like temporarily at least. This chart, man, this chart's interesting. I think there's something to this gold Bitcoin pair. You had a similar gap to like CME Bitcoin. That gap got filled on this move. And you moved up. I mean, it's retraced, but you moved up from the gap. It's really clean. The trend line is pretty clean. This isn't the chart. I had a chart with like some analysis on it. Hold up. Coming soon. Trump coming soon. I'll check to see if you guys voted to wait. Here's my thing. I don't really think that I feel like we're gonna wait till 2:30. I mean, it's almost 2:30 now. I feel like we wait till 2:30 and it's just like not gonna happen. Do you guys get that feeling? I really feel like it's just not gonna happen. Here we go. Here's the analysis. Here's what we did. Perfect hit into our box here. Perfect bounce. We were talking about this chart potentially bouncing, being the bottom for BTC USD, or signal for it. SP to Bitcoin as well. We were looking at. Let's see how that fared. Very similar. Wow. Very, very similar. It's, guys, the magic of charts. Charts somehow seem to know the future. I don't know. I don't think it's magic, but they seem to know the future. And you can just chart anything. Like, you can't directly trade BTC USD SPX, maybe somewhere, but like in general, this chart is not moving because of that. These are two independent things moving. They have some correlation, but they're moving, and they'll still follow basic chart stuff like that. If you see bearish divergence on a chart like this, it's very likely that the chart's, going to move down. Sometimes when you find these kind of weird pairs, like Bitcoin stocks, Bitcoin SP 500, sometimes they'll move kind of better. They'll be like cleaner moves or better behaved moves in the sense of less fake outs, less kind of noise, right? Look at 2021's high in April for Bitcoin versus stocks. And come over to this year, this price action. Tell me that this chart doesn't have value. Look at this. Look at where all of these touches were. Look where Bitcoin finally broke down. It lost this level. It lost that previous all-time high. It's wild. Sold off. Where did it bounce? Roughly at March's high. We're back to the all-time high. I mean, I think it's up here. Bull run continues. Down here, longer period of blood and of red. C-SPAN. President Trump announces $1 billion investment by Taiwan chipmaker. So is he gonna do it? Is he gonna speak? How's Sol looking, bro? Really bad. I don't know, Joshua Smith. That's what people say, man. But I've followed charts for a long time. And I'll tell you, I don't think that's how it is, man. I don't know. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't make sense. They can't know the future. But again, I'm saying it's not magic. Perhaps the cumulative action of millions of actors looking out for their best interest, looking out to profit, perhaps that has a control on the future, because that largely is dictating the future. Don't know, bro. But I have seen time and time again. The charts show the news, and then the news happen, and then the news happens and the move's over, and that can't work that way in that logic because people aren't looking at it. They're not reacting to the world events because they haven't happened yet. No, it's all a scam. I agree. I guess is he just not gonna speak now? Is that really where we're at with this? Is that the announcement and then it's done and that's it? Do we have confirmation on that? Is the speech? I might have called it though. I did say I feel like it's not gonna happen. Litecoin tweeted, huge news. Trump deleted his tweet. Or is it happening or did he already do it? They're sound checking now. How do you know that, Medic? Because I have the feed up and there's nothing. Their live need to change. Rugged. Cheers from Brazil. What's up, brother? Def didn't happen. Definitely hasn't happened. Oh! Is this real life? This glitchy feed. Hold up. Watch your speakers. I have no idea how loud their audio will be. Not a clue. Watch it be like another hour. Oh, wait. It's paused. Watch it be like another hour sitting here. Like, we're coming on. I'll be there. I'm in the White House, boys. It's me. It's me. This is the whole time has been me. It's me, President Crown. Welcome, fam. The whole time it has been me, your friend, President Crown, here in the White House. Is this a bald man's head? Oh, are we seeing like the head of a bald man right here? Is this a bald man's head? Is that what that is? What are we looking at? Yeah, it's not like they had an hour to get ready for this or anything. Yeah, it was very last minute, so they didn't have time to like get ready. Serenity now. Serenity now. I'm glad you guys are here with me. This would be a lot worse if you weren't here with me. Thank you. Something about Wi-Fi. Something about Wi-Fi. I'm happy that bald guy's here. You have to wear a suit to be respectful. Respect these guns! I don't wear a suit. Actually, maybe I like wearing a suit sometimes. Maybe we should start wearing suits on our lives. I feel like we'd get more subscribers because people would be like, that guy is trustworthy. Because people wearing suits have never scammed anyone. They're not grifters. You can't grift in a suit. You can only grift in a tank top and sunglasses and a hat. Crypto markets just frozen in anticipation. After dumping their brains out, we're seeing little retracement candles just back to the previous 5-minute open. You know, I mean, you can't blame them. This was just so last minute, this speech. They had no time to get ready. They're not an hour late. Not at all. At least they came on. At least it's live. My word. Crown in the White House. That's the announcement. That is the announcement. It's happening. Crypto Lifer talks to people who dress right. Well, yeah, you know what? I love Lifer. Sam's a great dude. He's a friend of mine, but we don't agree on everything. Maybe, you know, it's probably a generational gap. As a millennial dude, I don't trust people in suits. When people are in suits, I feel like they're trying to bamboozle me, and I feel like they're probably trying to take advantage of me. Because why are you wearing a suit? Not talking about Lifer, just in general. It's like, why are you wearing a suit? You're just like uncomfortable. it looks good. Suits look good. But, like, what is it for? What is it doing? And the answer is it's to build trust and to build rapport. But the act of wearing a suit doesn't make you any more trustworthy. It doesn't make you anything. It just means you're wearing a suit. I don't know. I wear whatever I want all day, every day. That's what I do. I'm a millennial, my friend. Unless you're a lawyer in court. Yeah, unless you're in a scenario that calls for it. Like, you're at a wedding. Wear a suit. Wear a suit. It's respectful, right? I don't know. Maybe you're at church or something. You wear a suit. You dress up. But, like, I don't know. Why would I? The only reason I would wear a suit to come on live here is to create rapport and to create, like, trust or, authority. But it's just clothing. It's just clothing. I don't know why we're rambling about suits. I'm just waiting for this person to get on. There is a time and a place to wear suits, absolutely. Agreed. Yeah. What's up, PTC? You disagree wholeheartedly. That's all right, JJ. You're allowed to. Secretly owns many suits. Birthday suit. Adam Sandler at the Oscars. Yeah, I like that. That was so... I didn't actually see the Oscars. I never watched that crap. But it was so obviously staged. I did see that clip. I like this. I like the clothes he was wearing. What's happening with this? Would you go into a stadium without clothing? Probably not. Probably not. Tuxedo shirt? All right. Trump's late. Well, he was supposed to start this at 1:30. It's now 2:26. There's a guy whispering in the background. Their feed keeps blinking in and out. What? This is not me. This is them. It is wild, dude, how bad audio and video is in the government. Like, it's so bad. Our video and audio is better on this stream. Their budget for just this announcement is probably bigger than our budget all year for this channel. Morse code. Yeah, anybody picking up on the Morse code here, the blinking? Being on time? Of course. Being on time is important. If you have if you're an epileptic, whatever, photosensitive, look away. Because this is a terrible White House feed. This is not me. This is not our side. This is their side. Wow, that's bad. Wow, that's bad. Dude, is this a joke? Is it a joke? Why is this so bad? Yeah, and their mic is picking up literally everything. The guy whispering, talking about Wi-Fi in the background. Reload the feed. It isn't us though. I mean, I'll reload it, but it's not us. That's not it. That's them. PBS needs donations, clearly. I don't think it's PBS either. Although maybe it is. Why? They're on the Wi-Fi. Someone was saying that earlier. That's probably why it sucks. What's up, GRTS, bro? So people gonna have seizures? Yeah, dude. That was giving me a little bit of a headache. Chirpow is also always late. I will say that in Trump's defense. Chirpow is always late. He's never on time. Speaking of that, while we have a minute, I guess we might as well burn it. We got 2,000 live viewers, my friends. Trump is going live now. Yeah, hopefully in the next few minutes we have feed. Please smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel. Join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. We are live here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and whenever it's real spicy in between, we do have on Friday a Chirpow live stream already scheduled. Make sure you put that on your calendar. Join us for that. It's 12 p.m. at noon East. Trump will also be apparently speaking at some kind of U.S. crypto conference. I don't know. We'll cover both. Should be here for that. Check out joincrowncrypto.com. We have a new premium group. Just getting the shills in. New premium group. You can get a free week trial. Use the code VIP. You'll get 50% off for life on that subscription. We have daily exclusive live streams, analysis, trade setups, trade signals, all kinds of goodies. And I'm so confident in its value that I give you a free week trial. Nobody else does that because other trading groups give you a free week trial. You join them and you go, this is a scam, and you leave. That's how confident I am. Join crowncrypto.com. There's the shill. I think that's it. You can check out the links in the video description below as well. And Trump should be speaking any minute now for the last hour. An hour late is a little crazy. I am not Satoshi. Well, we all are Satoshi. I am Satoshi, you're Satoshi. So, yeah, I mean, no more so than you. Than anyone. I'm not old enough to be Satoshi. My ADT commentary is the best. Yeah, well, that's all I can do, my friend. Oh my god. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna reload it. It won't do anything, but I'm gonna reload it. You know what? I'm gonna do y'all a favor. I'm gonna make this smaller until they actually start speaking. That way, maybe, hopefully no one has a seizure. If you're photosensitive, you don't want to be staring at the screen right now. What's up, Chiron, Pat? I see you subscribing. Robert, rip it all day. Great name. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I see you guys popping in. There is a bald guy. Yeah, there is a bald guy sitting there. I think he's got a camera, maybe. Trump is cancer to crypto. Joe, man, that is an opinion that is probably 50-50 here in this chat. 50% probably agree, 50% probably disagree. I don't know, man. It's too early for me. It's too early for me to call. We'll see. We got a lot of time to go. Basically, I see it as we'll find out day by day right here. Been live on the stream 6 years. We'll be live. Oh my god, it's gonna give me a freaking seizure. We'll be live for another 6 years probably with your support. The flashing is very intense. Very, very, very intense. And it's on a very big screen right here. I'm trying not to look at it. Gotta make this smaller for now. Even smaller. Dude, is this real? Is this really the President of the United States feed? Is this really the stream feed? The quality? I do this from my freaking house. And the quality is better.
Your camera's taking hits.
Your camera's taking it. Oh, you just figured it out. Oh, did you just figure it out? Told you it wasn't us. Told you it was them. Did you hear that? Your camera's taking hits. Did you hear that? They just figured it out, dude. It's been like 10 minutes of that. Is it PBS? Is there another feed? I don't really think it's their feed, is it? Let's see if there's another feed. Let's try Fox's feed, maybe?
I mean, it's got to be somewhere between here and there.
It's got to be somewhere between here and there. Wherever it is, it's between there and here. That does seem better for now. Question mark. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if this feed is better. No blinking. But the woman pointed it out. So I don't think it's PBS's feed. It might be. But she pointed it out. Here we are, over an hour. This is supposed to be at 1:30. It is 2:32. You're now an hour and 2 minutes after when this was supposed to start. We are waiting. I think we already know the announcement. Kind of kills the fun of it. But that's okay. We have sunk cost fallacy here. This is a lesson on how not to trade. Sunk cost here. We've waited so long that we're gonna do it now. We got Mr. Sniffles in the background doing a little bit of the skiing powder, maybe. Whoever that might be, doing a little skiing. Ethereum has retraced the entire move from yesterday. Entire move. And this trade got nuked a while ago. Entire move. I did warn you guys yesterday that all these charts, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Solana, they're all up at resistance, and that likely we would see some cooling off from this explosive rally. I honestly didn't expect them to retrace the whole moves in the next day. A little bit more than I expected. But I did warn you guys. You're up at resistance. We don't buy up at resistance here. We do rational, calm trading. Ethereum especially. That 2,500 level is rough. So far, Cardano and XRP seem to be holding on the best to the gains they made yesterday. However, they continue to bleed. Yep.
They're saying that we're taking hits.
What? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? We're taking hits. What does that mean? We're taking hits. And then something about Fox. What? What was that? What are they taking hits of back there? What are they doing? We're taking hits. And a bunch of sniffling. Wait. Sorry about taking hits. The camera has shifted to the right for no apparent reason. Quite yet. Maybe highlighting this door. Perhaps that's where Trump will be entering the room. We eagerly await. We've already sunk 65 minutes into waiting. We're going to keep waiting. Camera shifts to the right and market dumps. Shift the camera left quickly. We're taking hits. We're taking hits. We're ripping the bong. We're taking hits here. We're whispering. We're doing a lot of whispering. I don't know why they're whispering. We can hear them. Coming through. I love that they're whispering because they think like that we can't hear it. That's what's funny. Is they think it is like making a difference. It's not making a difference. Listen for secrets.
It's you reporting it.
It's you.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. It's you. What's up, Tom? Shh. What's up? Shh. Shh. They're shooting each other. I don't know what's happening. Taking hits. Taking hits. Should we be taking hits? I think so. I think so. Where is Trump, dude? Where is this dude? Where is he? What is going on? I think this has something to do with it. Should we be taking hits? We should be whispering. Their mics are picking everything up, but we should be whispering. I'm too deep. I'm too deep on this. What's up, Tashang? Amit, what's up, brothers? I'm too deep. The viewership keeps rising as we're taking hits. At least the video isn't blinking. Let's be real. At least this isn't giving us a seizure anymore. That's an upgrade. You guys were right. I think it was PBS. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Taking hits. Should we be taking hits? Who is Trump? I don't know. At this point, I've forgotten who Trump is. I do half expect Biden to just walk in. At this point, he'll walk in. He'll look very confused. And he'll be like, how did I get here? And they'll say, it's okay, Biden. You've been taking hits. What is actually happening? What is actually happening, Garrett? Sammy, gotcha. What is actually happening? Help me. I need an adult. Any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now.
Hello, everybody.
Soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's whisper.
Thank you very much. This is a very big day for a lot of reasons, but this gentleman is a very unique man. This, I think I could say in the world of chips, certainly, but in the world pretty much of business, nobody's done what he's done. Very, for those of you that are into that world, you would say, wow, he's a legend, but he is a legend, and it's an honor to be with you. Very great honor. Thank you very much.
Mr. President.
Who?
Thank you very much. Welcoming from TSMC, which is the biggest there is at a level that you can't even calculate, frankly. 𝐂𝐶 Wei to the White House for a very historic announcement. This is a tremendous thing for our country and hopefully for his company. We're also pleased to be joined by Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and White House AI and SIP, the crypto czar David Sachs, another two very highly respected people. It's great to have you guys involved. And David, thank you very much for coming on. David is sort of the king of intellect in that world. We have some good people. Today, Taiwan Semiconductor is announcing that they will be investing at least $100 billion in new capital in the United States over the next short period of time to build state-of-the-art semiconductor manufacturing facilities. I think mostly it's going to be in Arizona, which is what I understand, which is a great state. I like it because I won it, but I won most of them, actually. But I did. We won it, and we won it big. The most powerful AI chips in the world will be made right here in America. And it'll be a big percentage of the chips made by his company. But as you know, they're based mostly in Taiwan. And they're far and away the biggest. There's nobody even close. This $100 billion in new investment will go into building 5 cutting-edge fabrication facilities in the great state that we just discussed, Arizona, and will create thousands of jobs, many thousands of jobs, and they're high-paying jobs. In total, today's announcement brings Taiwan Semiconductor investments to about $165 billion they've started already. Among the largest new foreign direct investments in the United States, Apple, as you know, made a big announcement last week of $500 billion, and we have some others that have announced. We have many that want to announce, but I don't have time to do all of these announcements, I tell you. But for you, I'm doing the announcement.
An hour late.
This will create hundreds of billions of dollars in economic activity and boost America's dominance in artificial intelligence and beyond. Semiconductors are the backbone of the 21st century economy, and really,
I agree.
Without the semiconductors, there is no economy, powering everything from AI to automobiles to advanced manufacturing. And we must be able to build the chips and semiconductors that we need right here in American factories with American skill and American labor. And that's exactly what we're doing. As you know, Taiwan pretty much has a monopoly on that market. And I think pretty much is not a term that's even appropriate. They do have a monopoly. And this is a tremendous move by the most powerful company in the world. It's a matter of economic security. It's also a matter of national security for us. And at the same time, Mr. Wei will be able to diversify and have his a tremendous presence in another place, and a very safe place. And I want to thank Taiwan Semiconductor for doing the announcement. And I'd like to ask Mr. Wei to say a few words, if you might. And I'd also like to ask Howard and David, you can say a couple of words, but maybe you should go first, because right now he's the most important man in the room. I'm sorry, fellas. Please. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Great honor.
Mr. President.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit nervous, so I have to pull out my piece of paper. Mr. President, Secretary Lutnick, and David, I didn't know that your title, but okay. First, I want to say thank you to Mr. President to give me this opportunity to announce our big project in the U.S. TSMC is the world's largest chip manufacturing, funded by Dr. Morris Chang in 1987. It's now at the forefront of semiconductor technology, supporting AI advancement and industry growth. In fact, I would like to wind back the time that in 2020, we have to thank President Trump's vision and his support. So TSMC start the journey of establishing the advanced chip the manufacturing in Arizona. And now, let me proudly say, now the vision become reality. In Phoenix, Arizona, with 3,000 employees, we are producing the most advanced chip made on US soil. With the success of our first fab, so we are now very happy to announce we are going to invest additional $100 billion US dollar in addition to our current $65 billion US dollars investment in Arizona. We are going to build 3 more new fabs after we promised 3 fabs already, and another 2 very advanced packaging fab, and most important, R&D center also in Arizona. For this, all the investment, $165 billion, is going to create thousands of the high-paid jobs, as the president just announced. And we are, most important, actually, we are going to produce many AI chips. We are going to produce many chips to support the AI progress and to support the smartphones progress. And again, with that, I want to thank President Trump again for his support. In addition, I also want to thank my customers in the US, such as Apple, NVIDIA, AMD, Qualcomm, Broadcom. They all support TSMC's manufacturing in the US. Without their support, we probably cannot make it through. So again, I want to thank them. Also, I'd like to thank the TSMC's employee. Without their effort, we just cannot make it today. That's all I want to say, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We got rugged. I mean, I'll give it to him. We got rugged. All right, maybe this guy will say something.
So I'm thrilled to be here today because President Trump has made it a fundamental objective to bring semiconductor chip manufacturing home to America. Under the Biden administration, TSMC received a $6 billion grant, and that encouraged them to build $65 billion. So America gave TSMC 10% of the money to build here. And now you're seeing the power of Donald Trump's presidency, because TSMC, the greatest manufacturer of chips in the world, is coming to America with a $100 billion investment. And of course, that is backed by the fact that they can come here because they can avoid paying tariffs. So the idea is come to America, build greatness in America, build for the American customers, the Apple, NVIDIA, that whole list that Chairman Wei gave in order to bring production to America. So we're really, really excited. This continues the most incredible path you've ever seen in these first weeks and months of the Trump administration of incredible manufacturing coming to America. The keys that the president has called out are coming here. They're coming here in huge size because they want to be in the greatest market in the world, and they want to avoid the tariffs that if they're not here, they'd have to suffer. So I want to congratulate C.C. Wei for bringing in this incredible $100 billion investment, but it's on the shoulders of our President Donald Trump, which is why he's coming. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
David.
The products that TSMC makes are literally the most important products in the world. I mean, these advanced chips power everything. They power AI, they power your phone, they power your cars, and without them, the whole modern economy would stop, but they're not made in the United States. So for TSMC to move here is a huge, huge development, and we owe that to President Trump's leadership on the economy and Secretary Lutnick as well. And CC, thank you for coming here. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. So thank you very much. A big percentage of chips with this investment will be made now, a big percentage. Worldwide, we had very little, almost none. We used to have a lot with Intel, but we had very little. And we'll be at close to 40% of the market with this transaction and a couple of others that we're doing. That's a tremendous leap, like a leap that nobody would have really said was possible. So I just want to thank you all for being here. If you want a couple of questions, ideally on this subject, yes.
What's the number of jobs that will be created? He said thousands, but
you're probably talking about 20, 25,000 jobs. But it'll get bigger and bigger with time. Knowing this gentleman, it'll get bigger and bigger. There'll be no stopping him.
Mr. President, what
Yeah,
more?
Brian, go ahead.
In addition to the jobs, you talked about national security, and that's one thing I think a lot of Americans at home don't understand. Explain the national security aspect of this.
Well, without the chips and semiconductors, nothing runs today. You can't buy a car without them. You can't get a radio, a television, you can't get anything. And we thought it was very important, obviously business-wise, but we thought even in terms of national security to have this large percentage of the chips, semiconductors, and other things that they make the most important product. And not a product that you can really copy. It takes years and years. You know, on the needle of a pin is total genius. I mean, they can put things, I mean, something the size of the needle, the point of a pin, they put information that is just not even believable. So if you would see this, it's just really something. Yes,
What was that
One
sentence?
aspect to that, Honda announced they're coming to Indiana because of the tariffs. Once again,
That's
you
right.
bring in additional jobs in manufacturing. You want to comment on that as well?
Well, Honda's coming, and I told you about Apple, that they're going to be starting to build massively here, $500 billion. And we have many other companies going to be announced, but we had many that have already announced. And no, it's going to be great. It's looking really strong. I don't think this country has ever seen anything like we're seeing right now. Now, the tariffs, as you know, will start a week earlier than the reciprocal, which is going to be on a couple of weeks earlier. Reciprocal tariffs start on April 2nd. And I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to go April Fool's Day, because that costs a lot of money, but that one day. But so we're going April 2nd. But very importantly, tomorrow tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start. So they're going to have a tariff. So what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs. In other words, you build, and this is exactly what Mr. Wei is doing, by building here. Otherwise, they'll build, if they did them in Taiwan to send them here, they'll have 25% or 30% or 50% or whatever the number may be someday. It'll go only up. But by doing it here, he has no tariff, so he's way ahead of the game. And I would just say this to people in Canada or Mexico: if they're going to build car plants, the people that are doing them are much better off building here, because we have the market. We're the market where they sell the most. And so I think it's going to be very exciting for the automobile companies. Very exciting for, I can think of any, as an example, North Carolina, they had the great, I used to go there to buy furniture for hotels, and it's been wiped out. That business all went to other countries.
Hotels?
And now it's all going to come back into North Carolina, the furniture manufacturing business, please.
Mr. President, is the Ukraine minerals deal now dead, or can it be revived? What's your...
Well, I'll let you know. We're making a speech. You probably heard about it tomorrow night, so I'll let you know tomorrow night. But no, I don't think so. I think
Mr. President?
it's a great deal for us, because, you know, Biden very, very foolishly, stupidly, frankly, gave $300 billion and $350 billion more accurately to a country to fight and to try and do things. And you know what happened? We get nothing. We get nothing. Just gave it. We could have rebuilt our entire U.S. Navy with $350 billion. Think of it, $350 billion. We could have rebuilt our U.S. Navy. So he gave it away as fast as the money could be gone. And what we're doing is getting that all back, and a lot more than that. And what we need, it's very important for this business that we're talking about here with chips and semiconductors and everything else, we need rare earths. And the deal we have is we have the finest rare earths.
Mr. President, what do you need to see from President Zelensky to restart these negotiations?
Well, I just think you should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us because, as you know, that's right there. That's the border. This country really was like the fence on the border. It was very important to Europe, and I'm not knocking Europe. I'm saying that they were a lot smarter than Joe Biden because Joe Biden didn't have a clue. He just gave money hand over fist. And they should have been able to equalize with us. In other words, if we gave $1,
Crypto's getting wrecked here. Announcement was nothing to do with crypto. As we kind of suspected, it was Taiwan investment chips. I mean, I'll give this. Chips are very important. They should be made here. I have been saying that on this channel for a long time, that should be one of the things we invest in most. Chips.
Same time, it's great for them because they get us in the country taking the rare earth, which is going to fuel this big engine, and especially the engine that we've in a very short time created. And we get something, and we're there. We have a presence there. With all of that being said, I want one thing to happen. I want all of those young people to stop being killed. They're being killed by the thousands every single week. Last week, 2,700 were killed. 2,700 young, in this case, just about all young boys. From Ukraine and from Russia.
That is correct.
And that's not young people from the United States, but it's on a human basis. I want to see it stop. The money is one thing, but the death. And they're losing thousands of soldiers a week. And that's not including the people that get killed every time a town goes down or a missile goes into a town. And I want to see it stop. Yes.
How did it get on this?
Considering canceling military aid to Ukraine, and can we get a reaction to what the Prime Minister said, that your administration is bringing U.S. worldview in alignment with Moscow's?
So this is a deal that should have never happened. This is a deal that would have never happened. And it didn't happen for 4 years. It didn't happen. It was never even close to happening. If I were president, it would not have happened. And October 7th would not have happened in Israel.
Cool.
And inflation wouldn't have happened. And Afghanistan, disastrous.
Nothing would have
happened.
happened.
The way they withdrew. Not the fact that they withdrew, but the way they withdrew would have never happened. And we would have had Bagram right now instead of China having it. It was 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. We would have kept Bagram, with one of the biggest air bases in the world. All of these things happened, and it's a shame. But it is what it is, and now we're here. I want to see it end fast.
Markets are tanking on this.
I don't want to see this go on for years and years. Now, President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect
Nobody
statement.
asked,
but
bro.
he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying.
This project, could this minimize the impact to the U.S. with chips should China decide to isolate Taiwan or China decide to take Taiwan?
Well, it's a very interesting point. It's a great question, actually. But this would certainly, I can't say minimize. That would be a catastrophic event, obviously. But it will at least give us a position where we have, in this very, very important business, we would have a very big part of it in the United States. So it would have a big impact if something should happen with Taiwan.
Russia sanctions. Are you looking at relieving Russian sanctions if there is a peace deal?
Well, we're going to make deals with everybody to get this war, including Europe and European nations. And they've acted very well. You know, they're good people. I know most of them are friends of mine. The heads of state, the heads of the various countries, prime ministers from the different. I got four prime ministers and 5 presidents called me over the last 2 days, and they want to work it out. They want to get it worked out. And I think they're also, you know, they're talking money, but the money is less important than the deaths. We're talking thousands of young people a week. And people would say, why do I care about Ukraine, young people? Why do I care about, and not all young, but they're pretty young. You know, Ukraine is running a little bit low, and they're getting older. They're recruiting older people. It's a very, very sad thing that's happening over there, and we want to get it finished. We want to stop the death.
On the tariffs, is there any room left for Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight? And should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take effect tomorrow?
No room left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, you know, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow.
Mr. President, just to follow up on my colleague's question.
And just so you understand, vast amounts of fentanyl have poured into our country from Mexico, and as you know, also from China, where it goes to Mexico and goes to Canada, and China also had an additional 10, so it's 10 plus 10. And it comes in from Canada, and it comes in from Mexico. And
comes in from Canada.
That's a very important thing to say. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Have you decided if you're going to suspend military aid to Ukraine? Have you made that decision?
Well, I haven't even talked about that right now. I mean, right now, we'll see what happens. A lot of things are happening right now as we speak. I mean, literally as we speak. I could give you an answer and go back to my office, the beautiful Oval Office. I could go back into the Oval Office and find out that the answer is obsolete. It's like his business. It's obsolete. You come up with a new chip and it's obsolete about 2 minutes later, right? But that's what's good about his business. That's why he's the only one that's successful in it. But
just to follow up my colleague's question, from Russia saying that your foreign policy is largely in line with their vision, should that be concerning to Americans?
Said what?
Should that be concerning to Americans?
Read the statement.
That Russia says that your administration's foreign policy is, quote, largely in line with their vision.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it takes two to tango, and you're going to have to make a deal with Russia, and you're going to have to make a deal with Ukraine. You're going to have the assent, and you're going to have the consent from the European nations, because I think that's important, and from us. I think everybody has to get into a room, so to speak, and we have to make a deal. And the deal can be made very fast. It should not be that hard a deal to make. It can be made very fast. Now, maybe somebody doesn't want to make a deal. And if somebody doesn't want to make a deal, I think that person won't be around very long. That person will not be listened to very long because I believe that Russia wants to make a deal. I believe certainly the people of Ukraine want to make a deal. They've suffered more than anybody else. We talk about suffering. They've suffered. But if you think about it, under President Bush, they got Georgia, right? Russia got Georgia. Under President Obama, they got a nice big submarine base, a nice big chunk of land where they have their submarines. You know that, right? Crimea. Under President Trump, they got nothing. And under President Biden, they tried to get the whole thing. They tried to get the whole big Ukraine, the whole thing. If I didn't get in here, they would have gotten the whole thing. So I can only say, you can go back to Bush, you can go back to Obama, and go back to Biden. They took a lot. The only one they didn't get, you know what I gave them? I gave them anti-tank missiles. That's what I gave them. I gave them sanctions on Russia. I gave them javelins. You know the javelins? You know when they took out all those tanks? You know the tanks were heading to
the javelins,
Kiev
the tanks. What is
by
this
the
guy
hundreds.
saying, dude?
And they were unstoppable.
What are you saying?
And I gave them javelins. So, you know, I really, Putin is the one that will tell you this has not been so good for them. The fact is that I just want fairness. I want fairness. But think of it. I gave Russia nothing except grief. I gave them nothing. I gave them sanctions and javelins. That's what I gave them. Obama gave them sheets, and you heard that statement before. It's a very famous. Trump gave them javelins, and Obama gave them sheets, and then they say how close I am to Russia. And let me tell you, we have to make a deal because there are a lot of people being killed that shouldn't be killed. But remember, Trump gave them nothing, and the other presidents gave them a lot. They gave them everything.
You met with Argentine President Javier Milei at CPAC. He wants to sign a free trade agreement with the United States. Is that something that you would consider even with Argentina or any other country?
I'll consider anything. And Argentina, I think he's great, by the way. I think he's a great leader. He's doing a great job. He's doing a fantastic job. Brought it back from oblivion. Yeah, we'll look at things. We're looking at the UK with things. It doesn't have to be tariffs, but tariffs are easy. They're fast. They're efficient. And they bring fairness. For instance, when people kill their dollar, their equivalent of the dollar, whether it's the yuan or the yen in Japan or the yuan in China, when they drop them down, that puts us at a very unfair disadvantage. So all I have to do is say, Howard, we're going to have to raise the tariffs a little bit because I've called President Xi, I've called the leaders of Japan to say you can't continue to reduce and break down your currency. You can't do it because it's unfair to us. it's very hard for us to make tractors, Caterpillar, here when Japan, China, and other places are killing their currency, meaning driving it down. So all of these things add up. And the way you solve it very easily is with tariffs, because when they do that, instead of having to make phone calls every day like I used to do with certain leaders, President Xi a little bit, a lot of phone calls, talking about the fact that they're lowering their yuan, they're lowering it down, and that makes it very, very hard for us. So this way I just say, look, let them do that, and we make up for it with the tariffs. But
President Claudia Sheinbaum about
yeah, sure, I will. I have a lot of respect for her. I have a lot of respect for her.
Are you
Mr. President, takes effect. It'll be 20% on China now. How high are you willing to go against China?
Well, I can't say. It depends on what they do with their currency. It depends on what they do in terms of a retaliation with some kind of an economic retaliation, which I don't think they're going to retaliate too much. Hey, look, the United States has been taken advantage of for 40 years. The United States has been a laughingstock for years and years. That's why this gentleman is built in Taiwan instead of building here. It would have been better if he built here. If we had a president that knew what they were doing, and we had a lot of them very bad on trade. Look, I'm a huge fan of Ronald Reagan, but he was bad on trade, very bad on trade. He allowed a lot of people, a lot of businesses to be taken. So I say that with due respect, because he was so great on other things, but he was bad on trade. We are setting records right now, records like nobody has ever seen before. When you have companies like this coming in, and almost 40% of their company in one signature is going to be devoted to what he does, which is one of the most important businesses in the world. That's an unbelievable thing. When Apple now is going to start building all of their plants here, all because of what we've done in terms of, it's not because he likes me or they like me. They don't probably like me at all. I don't know. I think he likes me a little bit at least. But you know what? It's the incentive we created, or the negative incentive. I mean, it's going to be very costly for people to take advantage of this country. They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished. And they're being punished by tariffs. It's a very powerful weapon that politicians haven't used because they were either dishonest, stupid, or paid off in some other form. And now we're using them. Say it.
Have you spoken with President Xi about this term?
I don't want to tell you that. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much.
From Andrew Cuomo running for New York City mayor.
Will people who don't respond to the emails be fired?
We're taking hits. Wow, that was an absolute shit show. Oh my God. I was about to call it quits. I was about to tap out. Markets have not enjoyed that. At least crypto did not enjoy that. Pretty much all the charts we're looking at have retraced all the moves from yesterday. Long term, obviously not going to have an impact on these charts, but man, that was rough. That was rough. We stuck through it. No announcement on crypto. To be fair, I didn't think we would, but the consensus was that, logically, it could be about crypto. We made an announcement yesterday. Today it was about investments. This was about TSM chips. Looks like TSM stock not doing so hot off that announcement, or into that announcement, it seems, is what it is. NVIDIA, I can't imagine how that would be bullish for NVIDIA going forward, but TBD, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't understand the mechanics behind that. Ethereum breaking low, actually deeper than where it started pumping yesterday, or on Sunday, yesterday. Solana down at 143, totally engulfing previous day low. Man, I mean, here, let's be real, here we are. Let's be real. Gap about to fill. Largest gap ever in CME history, $10,000 gap opened last night. Here we are, almost all the way back. We're now about $1,000 away, looking for 85K. This is aging pretty well. Damn, I showed you guys this on Sunday, aging pretty well. Fingers crossed 84 holds, right? On Friday, we do have the U.S. Crypto Conference Committee, something guaranteed to be crypto on Friday. We also have Chirpal speaking Friday. That stream is scheduled. We have 2,500 viewers right now. Hell yeah, fam. Glad you guys tuned in. We will be covering the U.S. House, whatever it's called. I can't remember now. We've been live for a while. We were live for a long time yesterday. I'm a little burned out. I wanted to call it quits in the middle of that, but I decided to stick through it for you guys and just finish out the thing. But we will be live for that, and there will be crypto talk for sure on Friday. So you should tune in on the 7th. You should join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. You should check out joincrowncrypto.com. It's our new premium group. There are exclusive live streams in there daily. You can get a free trial just by signing up. You can use code VIP for 50% off forever. I'm going to be real with you. It's kind of what I didn't want to see happen. It's kind of happening. We need to hold on to a higher low here for the corn. Do not want to see trading much below 84. If we do, I want it to be a wick and up. I want to see 93.3, the yearly open, retested. My short continues to print. Yeesh. Yeesh, what a day. What a day, man. Thank you for tuning in again. It's been a long stream. Probably going to take tomorrow off unless something really spicy happens, but be back Wednesday and, of course, Friday. I will catch you then, fam. Thank you. As always, we're taking